Hi everyone, Mark McCrary here with the Douglas Hills Church of Christ. This is a Minute with the Word. You know, sometimes the Bible seems to say two very different things, but in reality they don't contradict. Matthew chapter 5, Jesus said that we are to live in such a way that other people see our good works and glorify our Father in heaven. And yet a few verses down he said that we need to live in such a way that people don't see our good works. Well, the point Jesus is making is you don't show yourself off, but people need to see people doing good things to glorify God. In our last Minute with the Word, we talked about the fact that we need to live our life in such a way that we gain God's approval because of our efforts to serve Him and because of what Jesus has done for us. We're not striving to please others. And so if someone is displeased or they don't approve of us, as long as God approves of us, that's all that matters. Having said all that, it is also very important for us to live in such a way that we gain the approval of other people. In Luke chapter 1, verse 52, Jesus Christ, we are told, as He grew as a young man, He grew in stature and in favor with God and men. You see, as Jesus sought to please His Father, those people who sought to please God saw Jesus and they approved of Him. When you and I are seeking to follow God and put Him first within our lives, it is only natural that God-fearing people will see us and they will approve of us. In Ecclesiastes chapter 7, verse 1, we read this: "A good name is better than precious ointment, and the day of death than the day of one's birth." When you live in a way that pleases God, you will gain a good reputation. We ought to have good reputations when we're seeking to put God first in our life by God-fearing people. And when we live a life like that, the day of our death is better because it will represent a totality of a life that was well lived, a life that is respectable. Not because we're bringing respect to ourselves, but because we are bringing respect to God our Father. Have a good name as you live your life. That's this week's Minute with the Word.